And so one of them is that the church is overprotective and there's a fear-based culture. Essentially, they feel that the church demonizes everything outside of its walls and they ignore real world complexity. So overprotective and fear-based. They also feel that church can have shallow experiences. 31% of students or teenagers found that church is boring, and that 24% felt their faith did not connect to their career or interests. And so there was a shallow experience. They didn't get anything out of their Sunday experience or youth group experience. Another reason is there's antagonism towards science. That 35% said Christians acted like they knew all the answers and they felt the church was out of step with science. So antagonism towards science. Judgmental messaging on sexuality is a big one. Gender politics, gender identity, transgenderism, all the pronoun battle, all these things are a factor in our teenagers that are Gen Z, Gen Alpha, seeing that on TikTok, seeing that on social media, playing a part in going to church or not. A lot of teenagers, a lot of young Christians felt that they were judged for their sexual history. Another reason, got a couple more, we're going to finish it up here. Exclusivity and a lack of openness. Exclusivity and a lack of openness. 29% of teenagers felt they were forced to choose between my faith and my friends, and they felt like the church was a, quote, country club. They felt like church was a country club where there was different sects and there was different little cliques and groups, and they felt like there was no openness and it was too exclusive. And then the final reason that I have here is there's no space for doubt. There's no space for doubt. And teenagers felt like they couldn't ask more pressing questions, and that when they had questions, when they wanted to have intellectual discussions and had doubts, they were dismissed for their doubts. So these are the reasons, or some of the reasons, why teenagers, is the mind of a teenager, the heart of a teenager, the heart of our children that are wrestling right now with church, and some of the reasons that they may be leaning towards not being a part of a church anymore because of these things that we identify.